Hallmark store used to be here. Yeah. Good question. It doesn't have all this like the horse or it's already to do a performance. We have this is a youth theater company. So we teach kids construction skills and performance skills. And they have summer camp last 3 weeks of the this is the result of that. The little version Sepio and the original play called the Steve Movie. Rams, songs and the camp play. Person is the part for it. She got a lot. She's here. Cheers. Okay. What do you think? I think it's Scottish. See how excited they were. Huh? That's good to hear.
So they're doing what's up first, the color order or the
No, there's a intro, song intro. Now, song intro, then another song, then the color one, then give them two final songs. Hi. Buy tickets? Yeah. Okay. I
Um, welcome to Children's Playtime Productions, Youth Theater Players. We have been around for 28 years and we have done dozens and dozens of shows. Um, lots of large shows. This is actually our smallest cast ever, which is awesome. It's been a different experience for us and for them. They got a lot of attention. Got so much attention, they were like, "Oh, this is so hard." uh, but it's good. It's an awesome experience for them. It's part of a summer camp for the last 3 weeks. They've been here Friday 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we did Lion King, which ended a month ago. It's the word Lion King. It's and I know a lot of them are coming tomorrow, supposedly. So I'm about to be calling if you're sure you're coming. Um, so it's been a long summer, especially for Chuck and I. It's been an enjoyable one, but also an exhausting. I was there till 1 in the morning last night trying to finish things. And it was been home. But it's well worth it because we love to see them grow and become awesome adults. 28 years, we have a lot of alumni. Yes, come see our shows. They even some of them even send us donations. We do take donations, cash, check, credit cards, and we're completely 100% nonprofit. Live on donations, grants, ticket sales, everything counts for us. If you want a drink or snacks, there's drink and snacks back there. And I'm going to turn it over to Chuck. He's going to say something. Oh, if you need to go to the bathroom, don't have a public bathroom here because it'll interrupt the show. So you can go to JC Penney's. So go in there, go to the left, or corner. If I get ready to go upstairs.
Um, the housekeeping does also into it, so you know. So I love live theater because everything can change in a heartbeat. So that's kind of what happened with this camp. That originally was going to be a camp that we were performing in Dutch Pinocchio. But we got a smaller cast. And you're gonna love the end results of having small cast endings. Because we had to think on the run and recreate everything we were trying to do. So we had a small there's a play that I've been trying to put on for years and years. Feels of Crayon. I won't give it too much more, but it's a really cute story dealing with crayons. And this was finally able to be put on because the end of that mission. And I still wanted to hit Pinocchio. And so we crafted a kind of quick, I call it Pinocchio's extra fast adventures. It's narrator driven, it's kid just moved, so you won't want to go on during every little bit. But fortunately, it's a story you already know or don't. But just in a quick thing case, it really is. Then we threw in some couple of songs, song and dance numbers. So on intro and outro. So and then as we always are, we're looking for ways to put any sort of in the spotlight and we're performing. 3 days ago, we found out that our son guy back over here, Joshua, he's 13, just last he said he wanted to try to learn how to pull down. And so we brought him, we mentored him and things, and he's kind of playing solo today, but he's already got the idea. Well,
He is playing solo today.
well, it's got to be good. But we found out 3 days ago that he plays the piano. So in our little bit of an intermission that we're going to have, we've added a little picture.
It's not really intermission, it's just they got pictures.
But that's what we do. We kind of like produce small opportunities for kids and ways that they can do what they should do. And we can do the same thing.
As we taught the kids, it's like improv. Improv, the number one rule of improv is yes and. You accept what is given to you and you move it forward. And that's what we did with this. Accepted what we had and moved it forward. So with that, let's put our hands together and it's
Technical difficulty here.
Was the box top opening a big flu, Sherlock? Oh, great big will. Whoa, that light is bright. I'm feeling lucky today. Chloe, that was Shamrock.
So how are you, Bert Sienna?
Man, I'm fine. You're looking a little used up a little. Don't say that. Okay, you're looking a lot. So what's going on? Is it a picture? A picture! No! It's not a picture.
Maybe it's just a little doodle.
Who cares? I don't get used either way. I only get used when it's dropping from songs. Like Purple People Leader, Purple Rain, Purple Haze. Remember good old days with all the pictures were just black and white. You do know that was a photograph, right? Colored lines have been around for centuries. Maybe she's making a candle. Robert, don't say that. Paper, I see paper. We have paper. I repeat, we have paper. Oh, dear Debbie. Please don't use me. Olive green. Who likes olive green? It's not a pretty color. I'll be the first to admit. Now what chose white pair on white paper? Yeah, thank goodness we just ironed some white paper. Really? Alex with Debbie, you know if you have to grind. It's like the English situation. Yeah, how much paper are we talking?
Well, I can't hardly see it from this angle, but oh no.
What? What? What's your favorite sprout? That means, ironically, it's your. No!
I hate when she makes a sound like that.
I think I'm bleeding. It's just Pinocchio. Hey, what's happening?
Oh my gosh, she's in a mirror?
We're all gonna die.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You're just a sickly little shape.
You'll never take me alive, Copper.
Die!
Has she started drawing? Something's taking shape.
Is that an elephant?
I think it's a dog. Yeah, you're right, Olive Green. She's doodling. It's a labradoodle. I handed Debbie seven. Here I go again! So that's what you guys always talked about. You're lucky she isn't painting a winter scene. That would have been a lot for your first time.
Maybe she should use red for the course. That would little doggy pollination.
Why not me for a first time? Because I look pretty against white. Okay, I guess we'll A. Well, so do I! Hey, both of you stop being so envious. It's not your color. First, Sienna hasn't been looking too bad. She's just a little smaller, that's all. Debbie's wearing a pretty dress today. She's got juice on it though. Yeah, mid-color juice. The way of Debbie is messy.
You're changing the subtext in a way. Well, what do you expect her to say?
Burnt Sienna is going to be fine.
Oh my god! What?
Ground.
What?
She's drawing the ground.
With burnt sienna?
The whole ground?
Oh, the way across!
This is gonna be bad. No, take me.
Don't be a fool, Sergeant. You can't have an orange crown.
Hey, I'm Peach.
Yeah, whatever.
Then take me. She can draw snow on the ground. I got plenty of me color left. Or maybe she could put a garden of purple flowers. Or some purple people leader. Roses. Use me for a rose garden. I'm good of Sharon's for good luck. Use me. Put in Look. Here comes another kid.
Well, that.
You shouldn't have said that to Debbie. Even I wouldn't have said something like that. That's pretty pretty. Debbie's fine. Purple rain, purple rain. He's making a big angry tree in the ground, stick in the ground, with copper. I'm the color of anger.
Wait, I thought you were the color of love.
Anger? Do people even know the difference anymore? I don't think I'm going to make it. Of course you are. You've got plenty of flip love. Sure you don't look so bad. Really?
I still don't get it.
What's to get? It's a dog and a house. And a big angry stick. Maybe it's a big hat? Hey, don't be so quick to judge.
I guess I just don't understand art.
I feel broken inside. Shh, don't say anything. Oh, it's a big angry tree in the ground. Maybe it's a big happy tree in the ground. I think I'm broken inside my feet. Here I go!
Boy, is she upset.
Ever since that kid insulted her drawing, you got to do something. She's taking her anger out of nuts. And yet still no me! Or me. I'm the person color. Do you want her to pick you now? Look how rough she's been.
She's gonna kill us all, just like Ray. What? She's gonna kill me?
No, the original Ray. You know that was an unfortunate accident. Debbie didn't see him on the floor and she stepped back. There was nothing anyone could do. Nothing wrong. She stopped. Is she finished? I don't think so. It feels like there's something missing. A me, color, and leaves. Again.
She's still crying.
Listen, taking a step. Don't go away. Come, wait. But you'll never go away, don't you see? You're there in everything that's your color. All the candy bars that we have drawn, monkeys, and root beer, and the very ground. Yeah! It's a kind of immortality. Lily thinks so? Sure, kid. You're part of the picture. She couldn't have made it without you.
What's the point of being a crayon if you can't be in the picture?
Why do you look at me when you say that? I'm the... Well, until today, I was never used. Without us, the world would be colorless and flat. Onto paper! She's right.
I'm ready, Coach. Put me in.
Use me to make another dog. Use me for the dog. A black label doodle next to the white one. Use me for the combination of both dogs. A field of lucky shamrocks. Use me. Don't cry, Debbie. Use me.
Come on. Charlie.
Pick me.
Pick me. Make another tree.
Flowers, Debbie, flowers. Pick me. Make the sun. She picks me. Oh. What? He's making the sky. Sky? What sky? You just leave it blank. There's nothing there.
You don't get it. Do you here? It's butcher paper, remember? It's brown.
And the sky's gotta be blue. No. I'm lost. You have to think of the big picture, honey. What about clouds? Shouldn't there be some white clouds? Yeah, how about some white fluffy clouds? Use more me. Or dark rain clouds. Use me. Drought. Look at the red thing in the sky. How about some aliens? They're me color. Right? Or maybe she got so-called purple rain or purple haze. What?
No. Looks like it's gonna be a nice clear day.
Well, that was clocks. It's just me again. And then number 11.
Cardboard. Claws again.
What's that? She'll always be up there, part of the sky.
This is gonna be a great picture.
Even without me. One of her best. Do you guys? You know it. Oh, absolutely.
This picture, no doubt.
For a long, long time.
Oh yeah. That's going up on the fridge, baby. That's going on the refrigerator. Up on the fridge.
Oh, great! Oh, great!
moment, we're going to have Josh come up and he's going to come down for us. Get ready for Pinocchio.
There's a couple of picture of them. They have parties or she have forms for this. Maybe she what the
All right, you guys ready for Pinocchio? Yeah? Well, I'm going to be your narrator for today. Oh no! Not again.
area?
Well, thanks for that vote of confidence.
Area?
Yeah.
You're my piece to be checked.
Oh, it's not on? But I'm loud enough. I got a big mouth.
Yeah, it does.
No comment?
Do I speak? Are we ready?
Well, are we ready?
Yes.
The backstage is the,
They're ready.
okay.
They've got no choice. But I'm gonna go sit in my chair. They don't follow. But don't watch me. Watch the action on the stage. There will be in a moment. Are we ready? Have I my mic on?
No.
This doesn't happen in a regular show. We're a little informal. Oh, I'm great. That's great. I do have a big mouth. Well, I guess I'll just scream it out. All right. You guys ready? All right. Well, our story begins with a real boy named Pinocchio.
Earlier.
Oh, okay. Our story begins with a puppet named Pinocchio.
Still earlier.
Really? All right. Our story begins with a very sensitive block of wood that mysteriously appeared in the wood shop of one Miss Terry. Upon finding the block of wood, she decided to use it, leg of its painting she was working on.
Hey, if I have a table like, how will I ever become a real boy?
That's the point.
Puppet have be rich and have the real son I never met? Oh, like that one right there.
Sure, take it, it's yours!
And so Geppetto, the world's greatest puppeteer,
Your choice.
the most magnificent
Your
puppeteer,
choice.
the grand master
Your
puppeteer,
choice.
the oldest puppeteer, found the perfect piece of wood to make his new Pinocchio.
Hey, nice name.
It means high-eyed in Italian. But no sooner than Pinocchio is finished did he run away from Geppetto.
Hey, Pinocchio! Show some respect or you'll be punished!
Hearing the commotion, police ran in as they heard Geppetto threaten Pinocchio. Being a mischievous little scamp, Pinocchio did nothing to clear things up. Instead, he watched as Geppetto was hauled off to jail.
Finally, it's been 2 minutes since I was born and I haven't had a moment to myself. Time for me to relax and let my hair down. Huh? You know what I mean. Hey, who is that? Are you some sort of person I have that tries to help you understand right from wrong? No. I've worked in this house for over 100 years. Now get out. Well, this is my house now. You must leave.
And so, the cricket left,
Sure, because Pinocchio threw a roll of paper towels at it.
but not before telling Pinocchio that children who rebel against children over here. Children who rebel against their parents never come to any good in this world. And those that avoid going to school or doing their homework or talking on their cell phones all day or playing on their tablets end up growing into big old grumpy donkeys.
So the cricket was trying to help Pinocchio understand right from wrong.
Duh! But do you think he listened? No, of course not. However, spending a night alone, without food or water, he realized that he might need to learn a skill and get a job and make some money. So, when Geppetto came back to jail, Pinocchio then promised to go to school to make his papa proud.
And I will go get you a spelling book at once!
I thought Geppetto was broke. How could he afford a spelling?
Well, it says here he traded his only coat for the book.
Oh, that's really steep.
You don't even know. Now, the very next day on his way to school, Pinocchio heard the sound of music so fun and interesting that it drove the thoughts right out of his mind.
What a surprise.
What is this building?
Read the sign.
It just so happens that right now I don't know how to read.
It says the Great Puppet Theater, Einstein.
Puppets, I want to see that!
And I will let you. For a dime.
And of course, Pinocchio did not have a dime. So do you know what he did?
Wow, that's a real brain bender. I'm gonna go with he sold the book that his father traded his only coat to get.
In my defense, I did get to see my piece.
Flavor, Marsh.
Favorite marshmallow chicks?
I think he's talking about his puppet friends. And it was great until Fire Eater, the theater owner, decided Pinocchio was a big troublemaker for disrupting his puppet show and ordered him to be thrown into the fire so he could cook some stew.
Ouch. What saved
He saved himself. He said, "No, please, stop. I don't want to die. I've only started to live." Then Fire Eater speaks. And he was saved.
Huh?
Well, apparently this Fire Eater guy would go into a sneaking fit whenever he felt sorry for someone. So he let Pinocchio go and was going to work Harlequin instead. Well, until Pinocchio stepped up and said, "In that case, I know my duty. It's not fair that poor Harlequin, my true friend, should be thrown into the fire and suffer in my place."
That worked?
Yep, Fire Eater sneezed 5 times. Achoo! 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 And after that, he decided to eat his cold stew and spare both Pinocchio and Harlequin. In fact, he was so moved that he gave Pinocchio 5 gold coins.
What do you know? The little blockhead got enough money to buy his spelling book back and get his papa a new coat with money to spare?
You know that's not the end of the story, right?
That's not even the end of the bad things he did that day.
Really?
Yeah, as Pinocchio left the great puppet theater, he came upon a lame fox and a blind cat. I said a lame fox and a blind cat. Yes, well, as you can see, they weren't really lame or blind, but they had seen Fire Eater give Pinocchio 5 gold coins that year, and they were faking it in order to con Pinocchio out of London.
You would like to turn your 5 gold coins into 2,000. 2,000! How? By burying them in the fields of miracles. The fields of miracles. It's a good place, but you'll need to come with us. I don't know. I've already gone to enough trouble today.
Well, so it seems there may be hope for Pinocchio yet.
Except,
Do not listen to that. That's a bad companion. If you do, we'll be sorry. But, okay, let's go.
so Pinocchio went to the field of miracles, despite crickets pleading to take the coins to his father, who was weeping and in despair that Pinocchio was disappearing.
Doesn't Pinocchio know not to trust those who promise to make you rich in a day? Usually they're either crooks or crazy.
That's exactly. Then you'll need to go away again.
In the meantime, the fox and the cat broke away from Pinocchio. They put on robber disguises and ambushed Pinocchio. Quickly, Pinocchio put the 5 gold coins into his mouth and closed it tight no matter what the thieves did.
You think you're clever, eh? Well, think again. Wriggle. Tie you up here. So you can't get away. And then you're getting some food. Is this really the time to eat? No, it's not for us. He'll get hungry. And when he does, he'll open his mouth for food, and the coins will be ours. Boys who follow food significant to our owners. That do you?
As it happens, an azure fairy came down to St. Pat's for aid. But Doro, and not one, but 2 doctors.
Did the fairy always travel with 2 doctors wherever she went?
No, it just makes for a funny figure, as you'll see. After instructing the Doro to untie Pinocchio, the fairy and the doctors. The fairy had the doctors look to see if Pinocchio was alive or dead.
This puppet is quite dead. Unless he is alive, which would be a sure sign that he is not dead.
I disagree. This puppet is quite alive. Unless he is dead, which would be a sure sign that he is not alive.
And you have nothing to say?
I have it on good authority that this puppet is confirmed a rascal, a ragamuffin, a do-nothing, a vagabond, a disobedient son who will make his poor father die of a broken heart.
When a dead person cries, it is a sure sign that he's getting well.
Unless he is crying because he is getting worse, in which case he may die or completely recover.
There, Pinocchio. How are you tied to this tree? Are you hiding something in your mouth? No.
Well, how did that happen?
Because he lied to me. Now, let's attend that tree, Pinocchio. Are you sure? Yeah.
So Pinocchio came clean about the coins and the box. But when she asked where the coins were now,
I lost them. I can help you, Pinocchio, but you must tell the truth.
Pinocchio showed the coins and promised not to lie anymore. His nose shrank to its normal size. Please, the fairy offered to let Pinocchio stay with her. She would help him become a real boy.
What about Geppetto?
The fairy instructed Pinocchio to bring Geppetto to her cottage at the seashore, admonishing him to stay on the path and not get distracted by anyone.
You're kidding, right? She let him go off on his own? How long before the fox and cat caught up with him?
Although Pinocchio did try to put them off until the next day. They told him that after that night, no one would be allowed to climb anything in the field of miracles. So off they went to a random field that the fox called the Field of Miracles. They instructed Pinocchio to dig a little hole, place the 5 gold coins in the hole, cover the hole with a little bird, water it, and sprinkle it with 2 pinches of salt.
And what? A beautiful tree filled with 2,000 gold coins would sprout from the ground almost before their eyes?
Exactly. Eric's scary good at this.
So how did they get the coins?
Why don't we let the laughing cricket tell us?
You so that money can be born in a field, the same way as chocolates or peas. Well, you were getting blooded. They dug up the gold coins. Now you have nothing.
Now, broken alone, Pinocchio searched in vain for Geppetto. He made his way to the seashore to find the Azure Fairy and ask for some help. Just as he got there, a crowd was anxiously looking out at the water, small boat being thrashed about the waves. It was Geppetto.
What was he doing joyboarding when his only son was missing?
He was looking for Pinocchio. But Pinocchio spotted him and was about to jump into the water when the boat steered. Perhaps we have been swallowed up by a big, terrible monster terrorizing the water zone.
Poor Papa, he's the best Papa in the world, and I'm the worst son.
Just then, Pinocchio spotted someone familiar coming toward him. It's the Azure Fairy. Pinocchio wasted no time telling her how he had suffered.
Suffering you didn't need to experience if you have learned to be good. And you think I'm not? You are quite the opposite. But I will change, starting now, I promise. You must obey. Begin school tomorrow, and then to the trade. But isn't it too late to start school now? It is never too late to learn. Okay, but I do not wish to follow a trade. Why? Because work makes me tired. Let me tell you, everyone must do something in this world. Sloth is just like illness that must be cured in youth.
And so, Pinocchio kept his promise and went to school, studied hard, and did everything the fairy asked him.
Until...
Hey, Pinocchio, let's go down to the seashore.
I can't. I must go to school.
Okay, but you'll be missing the monster fish.
Was it the same monster fish that was around when Geppetto left? Yep.
I do have a reason to go see the monster fish, but I will go when school is over.
Do you suppose a fish that size has nothing better to do than wait around for you?
And so Pinocchio went with Candy in hopes of finding the big, huge monster. Dear Geppetto. Well, he found neither. He had been tricked by Candlewood, who just wanted to make goody two-shoe Pinocchio miss school.
How mean. What did Pinocchio do?
The only thing he could do. Go and ask the fairy to forgive him one more time. And when he arrives at her cottage, however, the door is locked. His servant, the snail, here is not at the door.
Who is it at this hour? The fairy is asleep and must not be awakened. It is me. Me who? Pinocchio, the puppet who lives here. The fairy is asleep and is not taking any visitors. Come back tomorrow. But I have no place to go. I live here. I will go check with the fairy. Wait here. Beautiful little snail, I've been waiting for over 2 hours now. Be quick, please. I am a snail, and snails are never in a hurry.
But when the snail finally reached the Azure Fairy, and she returned to speak to Pinocchio, she did, of course, forgive Pinocchio. She also made him promise to never again break his promise. After many months of being a good boy, going to school every day, studying, and working hard, the Azure Fairy decided that Pinocchio had earned the right to become a real boy.
Sounds like a good reason for a party.
Oliver was planned. Celebration would be short-lived.
Handle it. My mom is throwing me a party tomorrow to celebrate me becoming a real boy.
Good for you. But I won't be here tomorrow. Me and the other kids are leaving tonight.
They're all leaving?
Yeah, all the children who hated school and working hard decided to go to the island of enchantment, greatest place in the world.
What makes it the greatest?
Well, no school, no books, no masters, no teachers, no study, no work. Every week consists of 6 Saturdays, 1 Sunday, and vacation starts on January 1st and ends on December 31st. And days are spent having fun from morning to night.
Hello, children.
Would you by chance be waiting for the coach to the island of enchantment?
We will arrive not a moment too soon. Why, you all look as though you've been worked to the bone, studying and doing chores.
What about Pinocchio? Does he join up?
Well, let's see.
I promised my mama that I would be good.
Sue?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Look outside! So nice.
Children who dislike learning and spend their time on their phones or playing games turn into soft. Be gone, Cricket. I'm going to the island of enchantment. Yeah! Marvelous. Why do I even bother? Do wrong. Excuse me, we're having a private session.
Pinocchio Candlewick enjoyed all the non-stop mindless fun and games of any child's dream.
Glad I listened to you, Candlewick, and that silly Cricket tried to convince us we would turn into donkeys.
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, that was them praying like a donkey. The transformation is beginning. That's why the island of enchantment was built and how they became millionaires.
You mean that silly cricket was right? Children who do nothing but play and do not study or work turn into donkeys?
And they are confused as making money.
These crops!
And entertaining circuses.
What do you say to that? Evil.
Of course.
What else could you say?
That can't be the end, is it?
Well, it might have been. Except Pinocchio jumped into the water and swam away from the island as hard as fast as he could. And just when he was finally free, he found himself being swallowed up by a fish the size of a mountain.
Was it the monster fish from earlier?
The very same. And deep within the monster's fish's belly, Pinocchio found what he had lost so long ago.
The gold coins.
But no!
His spelling book?
Stop it! No!
His,
Geppetto! Geppetto! He found Geppetto!
after years of living inside the belly of a monster fish?
Yes. Well, okay, the fish swallowed a merchant vessel full of supplies. Okay?
Can I go on now? You must escape back to the mouth of the monster fish and swim away.
But I don't swim.
Then I'll carry you safely to shore on my shoulders.
Pinocchio did just that. He continued to let Geppetto lean on him as they made their way to the cottage of the Azure Fairy. And instead of the fairy or even the snail, the door was answered by none other than Cricket. He agreed to have pity on them and to help them with food and water. Of course, Cricket had lesser.
We should show courtesy to everybody if we wish to be extended to us in our power of view.
And Cricket also told told Pinocchio that the fairy left the day before in such a great grief over losing Pinocchio. Knowing that Geppetto needed him more than ever, Pinocchio wouldn't let him down. So Pinocchio became a basketman and made money. One day, on the way to the market to buy some new clothes, Pinocchio ran into Ash Fairy's old stand.
Yo! The fairy was overtaken by 1,000 misfortunes. She doesn't have enough money for even a mouthful of bread. This is all the money I have in the world. Give it to my good fairy at once. Bravo, Pinocchio, for this I shall run. But I thought you said snails are never in a hurry. Anyone can change, Pinocchio. Who more than you should know that?
Pinocchio proudly declared that he would take care of his papa and his mama too.
Well done, Pinocchio. You passed my test. Your good heart has earned what you most desire to become a real boy! Children who dislike children who behave badly can turn over a new leaf and can bring happiness and riches to their families.
And with that, Pinocchio realized how ridiculous he was when he was a puppy, and how glad he is now that he has become a well-behaved little boy.
Beautiful.
I'm still learning the art of English. That's a lesson they all learn over time.
A few people bow. Richard's going to introduce someone immediately. Alright. That's all. This is her sister, Leah. Okay, just kidding. Charlie. And we got 10-year-old Bella here. They feed her well. I don't know. You just suppose that. And we have 11-year-old Jasmine. 10-year-old Zoe. Wow. Yeah, it's forward. We gotta get that whatever. Put it out. Is that right? So, one thing, all we don't forget. Not forget, we're just really short staffed today. We do have playbills that you guys can grab. This is a short form, which has a QR code, long form, online. That's a book, so. And it has a QR code. But one last thing, we are
our goal is to be doing Adam's Family for October. So pass the word. And also, Susan back here, raise your hand, Susan. We're going to be starting here a performance club, singing a group performance club.
Basically, we've got a lot of things coming down the line. If you're not looked into our official email system, get yourself looked in because it's going to start going on. Season.
Thank you, say, guys.
Want to play, Bill?
Go ahead. Awesome. I'm glad I'm helping.